that claimed the life of a local rapper. Police say someone shot and killed 22-year-old Garrett Burton on Dallas Street around 1:20 last night. Burton performed under the name G Money.
I'll take him back right now. We used to argue. We would argue every second, and we didn't even like each other. I want him back.
A 29-year-old Desmond Hartnett died last night from his injuries. Police say Hartnett and a 32-year-old woman were both shot.
In the month of September in the year 2017, and the beef between TBG, also known as Top Boy Gorillas, and BBG, also known as Bottom Boy Gorillas, have gotten out of control, claiming the life of Baton Rouge respected hip-hop rising rapper Garrett Burton, also known as the real G Money.
Baton Rouge police are looking into a shooting that claimed the life of a local rapper. Police say someone shot and killed 22-year-old Garrett Burton on Dallas Street around 1:20 last night. Burton performed under the name G Money.
G Money, being affiliated with TBG, fell out with former TBG member and now famous rap star NBA Youngboy. The two were like brothers, with Youngboy often referring to G Money as his big bro, according to G Money. But things fell apart when Youngboy switched sides and G Money smashed Youngboy's sister.
Not really. He mad about his sister too, though.
About his sister?
Yeah, I had her a long time ago.
From that moment onward, it was just time ticking down until an NBA affiliate by the name of Desmond Hartnett, also known as Dump, was hit up and taken out. Dump was the then manager of NBA Youngboy, and the two had a close relationship, both as manager and artist and as friends. The feud was ignited, and the more time went on, the more tempers would begin to rise between the two rivals, TBG and BBG affiliates, NBA, also known as Never Broke Again. This set things in motion for the inevitable to occur just about 8 months after G Money's homicide. May 4th, 2018, just before 6 p.m., Dump would meet the same fate. That Friday, an unsuspecting Hartnett, aka Dump, was of the intention to take some time to enjoy it with his family and friends, not knowing that it would be the last time he would be able to converse, smile, and laugh with them as he did that day. There he was, among his loved ones in the vicinity of the 2200 block of Narin Drive, which is near Bowell Street. As his attention was focused on the people in his company, he was unaware the assailants were closing in on his location to carry out a plot to take his life. A vehicle would pull up, with an assailant brandishing a firearm and pulling the trigger. Several shots would follow in the direction of Dump, not only making contact with his body, but also that of a woman that was said in reports to be standing beside him. Everything from that moment sent a wave of emotions through those who saw the tragedy which just occurred before their very eyes. Dump's sister, Akeisha Hartnett Vidges, stated the reaction of the 5 to 6 witnesses who saw the drive-by. As per her words, everyone there was in a state of shock as they watched Dump fall to the ground. But what paints an even more grim picture of the sad reality is that he wasn't in a strange area. He wasn't in an unknown neighborhood. Dump was enjoying the company of his family and friends outside of his uncle's house, which was situated right next door to his childhood home. Both Dump and the female companion next to him were transported to the hospital. Unfortunately, even at the efforts of the doctors, Dump later succumbed to his injuries, while the female was listed as having non-life-threatening injuries.
Else tonight on yesterday's double shooting on Narin Drive, Baton Rouge police say 29-year-old Desmond Hartnett died last night from his injuries.
Investigations would lead law officials to confirm events were carried out by a passing vehicle, where shots were fired before immediately escaping from the crime scene. The aftermath of Dump's passing not only left the family searching for answers amid their mourning, but the Baton Rouge community felt the hole that was left as a result of his now permanent absence. The suspects were gone in the wind. But there are always two sides of a story when it involves a gun that may be influenced by gang rivalry between opposing camps. The one pieced together by investigators arriving on the scene, and the one known to those in the gang culture aware of the crimes and who may be the ones responsible. As it turns out, the whispers began circulating about what may have led to Dump being taken out. It is alleged that dating back to the time of G Money's passing, Dump was the one who was responsible for putting out a hit and orchestrating his homicide. This stemmed from G Money's blatant disrespect to his affiliate, NBA Youngboy, not only on songs, but the interview where he brags about his intimate relations with Youngboy's sister. As the story continues, the actions of Dump initiated impending retaliation, one that was allegedly put into play by G Money's close affiliates, Fredo Bang, Boulevard Quick, and Lit Yoshi. The retaliation was allegedly greenlit by his friend turned brother, Fredo Bang, after the pain of losing G weighed heavily on his heart.
And G, I can't say I have a favorite. I miss everything. I miss the good and the bad. I can't.
Songs released by all three is rumored to hold the actual events of how the plan to take Dump's life came together. On Fredo Bang's single, Body Bag, featuring Boulevard Quick, he performs the line, "Wet a dude just like a mop. Chopper bullets burn a dude just for hanging with the ops. Put his homies in the box since he wanna drop some knots. Call him right outside the house. He was begging, please stop." The reference to catching his rival right outside the house is alleged to be speaking about Dump, and goes on to say that he was begging for his life before they ended it. Fredo Bang didn't stop there. He proceeded to rap the line that placed both Boulevard Quick and Lit Yoshi in the scenario. Quick be out his mind, and yo shit creeping like a caterpillar. Put one in the dirt, I know you dudes feeling kinda bitter. Then he proceeded to use a play on words to mention the name Dump, but also associating it with gunfire. And you know I'm with the shits. Pull up on a knob, we gon' dump the whole clip. On the same song, Boulevard Quick also allegedly hints at the scenario that took Dump's life when he raps the lyrics, "I'm passing through your block, I'm trying to catch a op, I'm hanging out the window, I don't care who's outside." Little Yoshi would also release a song called Chase Down that was telling of a tale that allegedly was the rest of the details as to how Dump's life ended. The song was wiped from the internet, adding to speculation that it was in fact directed at Dump and the crime that took his life. On the track, Little Yoshi raps in vivid lyrics. She trying to scream.
Here at LowPay, we believe that the more money your business earns, the more you
Try to run. I met him on the other side. I hit him with that semi. He hit the ground. I let it rip. Yeah, we stand on that business. Lit Yoshi then proceeded to continue allegedly detailing the hit with the lyrics, "He tried to run, he tried to hide, but he got chased down. When I left that scene, I left him face down." The song alluded to Lit Yoshi being alone on the mission to take Dump's life with other alleged key figure, Boulevard Quick. When the vehicle pulled up and Boulevard Quick fired out the window, Dump tried to escape, but Little Yoshi was already in position to cut off his path, and instead finishing him off while Dump was on the ground suffering from bullet wounds. The deed was done, and allegedly engraved in song as a message to their rivals that took the life of their dear friend and brother, G Money. In reality, what they actually did was simply add more hatred to the feud. Boulevard Quick, one of those rumored to be involved in Dump's homicide, also lost his life on November 26, 2018 to the streets. Investigators would release a report with the narrative that the feud between the rival factions was a result of a falling out with G Money and NBA Youngboy, which included the statements G Money made about his sister. They further went on to state that Boulevard Quick's shooting may have tied into that feud and his affiliation with the late G Money. The celebrations are always temporary because it always turns into tears, pain, and loss. There are no winners in the gang culture, only losers in denial that their perceived victory is nothing but a catalyst to bring more retaliation. What's worse is that now the mentality has passed down to Dump's nephew, who he's basically a father to.
All right, so Big Dump, man. That was your uncle, right?
Yes, sir. Like, man, he raised me. Anything I wanted, anything I needed, he paid for. Right on point. No questions asked, no question needed to ask about it.
Lil Dump has followed suit in his uncle's footsteps, building a bond with Youngboy.
So what's your relationship like with Youngboy?
It's good. It's like, shit, everybody got their own problems. You feel me? Shit. It's like real ones collide at the right time. See, he got this going, and I got that going. I'm not gonna risk that to go with that because he got his own problems, and I got my own problems. You feel me?
The pain of Dump's loss has brought him along the same path, not realizing that the lifestyle Dump lived played a role in his passing. Hopefully the young talent doesn't fall to the same trap his uncle fell to and steers clear of that life. Rest in peace, Dump.